NERDSoul.
Yeah, late ill kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. Guess what? We are on another episode of BlackTogether.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
I said BlackTogether.
Beep, beep, beep.
Alright, I'm not by myself. Lady Lisa, say hey.
Hey, y'all.
Alright, y'all know what it is. Episode 5, Bel-Air. Let's get it. Alright, so let's go and start this off. Whenever the episodes start off real good, people smiling, cheesing and stuff, and like, we gonna have a good time.
Oh, well, the hateration about to start as soon as they walk in the door, because Carlton gonna be double mad.
Oh, Carlton gonna be so...
I got 2 of these Philly boys in the house.
I'm like, I hate all of you. I hate y'all.
Y'all and your fun.
I hate... You're gonna be up in here. You're gonna be doing black things.
All this hippity hop.
I hate you, Will. Will took my grow-up clothes. Nah, it's because whenever you on TV or a movie, like, man, we gonna have a good time. They about to have a bad time.
Oh no, they gonna have a good time.
Go on.
I'm just trying to figure out what I don't know, what crop top flannel combo is Hillary wearing. She loves the crop tops. She really loves the. And well, it's cool.
Because Hillary, she's young. She's trying to show them what she got. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's what the kids do these days. You know, sure, the kids they wear the tops of crop and I do like the scene because you do need dad to come through and be like, look, both of y'all are mad at each other because y'all are the same person.
You're the same person.
Yeah. Y'all the same person. You and your mama are the same. You like, my mama's more wine and upscale. If you don't think you upscale,
yeah,
baby boo, stop. All right, you ain't making bacon and egg sandwiches. All right, you ain't making fried bologna, boo. All right, so stop it. Stop this mess. Like, oh, my mom is wine and upscale, and I'm somehow making like pork and beans or something. All right, stop it. You have not worn one dressed down outfit this whole show.
Nope.
Like, we haven't seen her in like a t-shirt and shorts.
You're packing boxes, for God's sake, and what are you wearing, ma'am? Most people would have on like some jogging pants and a t-shirt. No, not you.
Yeah. And the only thing, because he comes through and he says something like very important. It's like, she worries. And I do think parents don't convey that properly. Because there's a lot of times when parents say like, hey, we want this for you, we want that for you. I think they need to also convey the reason I'm saying this is out of fear. Because it's like, I want you to survive. I want you to be okay. Because a lot of times, when you're young, you want to follow that dream. And parents are quick to like stand in front of it or stop it. You know what I'm saying? And I get why they want to. But if parents would be more open about why they're standing in your way, you'd be able to have a real conversation about like, look, I know you want to protect me, and I know I'm your child, and you don't want to see me go through any pain, but I have to pursue this to see if this can work. Because if you try to protect me forever, then I'll never really grow at all. Not saying just let me step into any situation, but this is something that she's been working on for quite some time. Just give her a chance, and just be there and be like, look, the door is open. You don't have to stay in no situation that's not good for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This pool, ain't nobody in this pool house. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, this place is here for you. Because if I was her dad, I'd be like, look, you ain't gotta go. I know you and your mama having y'all stuff, but you ain't gotta go. Like, I guess Hillary, this version of Hillary doesn't come off like a moocher to me.
Yeah.
Like, the original Hillary was a moocher for real.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
thing is, she feels like because she's living in her parents' house, she has all the time in the world to figure things out, and she can just like lounge and do whatever. So you have the moochers that's constantly asking you for stuff, and then you have the moochers that are just like, oh, I can just stay here forever. Y'all paying the bills anyway. And I think that's the end of the spectrum she's on.
Okay, I get it. Because it's not like she's not working on something, but I get you. This might give her a chance. I'm just, you know something bad gonna happen in that house, right? She gonna get in a fight, or somebody gonna hit her or steal something.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be anything that extreme. It's just not gonna be what she's expecting. She's expecting for everybody to be there, and they all have a good head on their shoulders, and everybody's there just to kind of network and have fun together. And it's like, no, it's going to be a whole bunch of shenanigans and fighting and nitpicking. They're not going to be nice,
because essentially it's a reality show, and they're going to be wanting to play up their roles. And on top of that, the influencer vibe, especially in LA, it's an interesting one. at the very least, it's a very interesting one that involves a lot of arrogance and ego. And even for someone like myself who's been out here, every time I go to an event that says it's for networking, it's not for networking. It's for people trying to hook up and play. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to network. They ain't trying to do no networking. They ain't trying to build no businesses. They out here trying to play. And I'm cool. Just don't put networking on the event then, because then I ain't gotta waste my time to come out there. But that's a whole other thing when it comes to LA. Like, just trust me. If it says networking, they ain't networking. All right, hold up. Okay, so Trey like, yo, man, it's gonna be hard to give all this up. And we're like, what you talking about? He like, well, Rashad dead, you can come back to Philly. Will's face was like, he was like, well, I mean, Philly's doing fine without me, right? I mean, they got you. Remember? He was like, they ain't think about you. They got me. Well, hey, they got you. Well,
they ain't think about me, so.
They ain't think about me. I'm going to just kick it right here.
Well, hell, it'd be hard for you to go back. What you mean?
You know what?
AKA, that's my cousin, and he may be whack, but you ain't going to be talking about him.
Yo, he defended Carlton.
As he should. That is his cousin.
But it made me proud. It lets me know we're getting baby steps.
We can have our inside beef, and I cannot like any parts of your guts, but outside,
I ain't letting you. Talking about that's him. Right.
Even though you my boy, he's still my cousin, so that trumps boys.
Look, there was times when I was coming to literal blows with my little brother, but bet not nobody say nothing about him. Like, look, I might beat him up, but don't you even think about touching this kid, all right? Between me and him, you watch yourself. So that was nice. And then Carlton was like, he's got another one. He's got backup. All right, so Trey, first, shout out to Don Cheadle for being the original Trey. Also, I want to say that Trey is a good guest for bringing a gift for the woman of the house. He came in, brought her some Philly stuff. Official Philly stuff. Now, you got Will talking about, I want some. First, it's not for you. Like, why he got... Will got to take it. Will need to stop being spoiled. He too spoiled right now. He just
started. He's in Bel-Air living in a mansion. Like his uncle and butler just killed a man for him. Like, I mean, you right. That's the epitome of spoil.
You right. They did kill somebody for him
without him even asking.
He was like, man, Rashad gonna get me. Say no more. Say less, bruh.
He didn't even ask.
He's like, Rashad gonna get me. Say less, bruh. Yeah, pop. Yo, man, I heard Rashad dead. You know what I'm saying?
Because when he said, he was like,
Watch Carlton be like, yo, Rashad dead, so you can go home now, right?
What now?
Like, nah, bruh, I got my eyes on Lisa. We friends right now, but that's gonna change.
I'm working my way.
See, now I'm on the fries. The next thing you know, I'll be on the grill. Then the cashier. And then I'll be general manager. That's where the big bucks start rolling in. Hold up. All right. First of all, Aunt Viv don't want him to leave either, because Aunt Viv was like, well, if that's what you want. But I know we had above the rim star Dwayne Martin, aka the dude that be helping Turks and Caicos presidents cheat on their wives.
Allegedly. That is quite alleged.
Lisa Ray said Dwayne Martin used to be my boy until he made my man cheat on me in Turks and Caicos. Cause remember, she was like the queen of Turks and Caicos for like, I don't know, like
She was not
2
the
years.
queen. She didn't marry a king.
Well, what was she? Was she like a?
She was the first lady.
No, but he was like.
She was the first lady.
But wasn't he a prime minister or something?
And she was the first lady.
No, but isn't there like another name? Like, all right, so kings have
the
queens.
prime wife?
No, like prime.
She was the first lady.
Let me finish, okay? There's kings and queens, right? There's a king, and that's a man, and the queen is a woman, right? So if you're a prime minister, it's a man, then a prime ministerette. Look,
She was the first lady.
you ain't gotta get up on the microphone like that.
I got fake a do.
No, all I know is, look, Aunt Viv, keep this man away from your husband, because he gonna have him in all kinds of crazy sex parties, and next thing you know, you're gonna be divorced. And that's the truth, Ruth. Shoot, I know what I'm talking about. I heard the news. I know what they doing out there on the streets.
No, he didn't do it.
Alright, now hold up. I didn't know Dwayne Martin was going to be the campaign manager. Remember when we were like, who's the campaign manager in the last episode? We were like, where are they? Why we ain't seen them? Now I know why we ain't seen them, because it's Dwayne Martin. Dwayne Martin, look, Uncle Phil, I'm telling you, this is not the man you want running your campaign. You don't want this like square head, like, just look. I know he's going to be a problem. Because it's Dwayne Martin. He don't never do nothing right. Every time you see him in a role, he doing wrong. Every time. Alright, so they got tickets to a D-Smoke concert. You know something wrong going to happen at this D-Smoke concert.
Nope, because Jeffrey is going to be lurking in the bushes.
Oh, yeah. Man, Jeffrey going to black bag somebody.
Jeffrey going to have on a camouflage hat with that fake bush glued to the top.
Also, look at your girl Aunt Viv coming up in here. She getting dressed for something. Look at her. Look, she got her turquoise gems on or something, and like her gold
solid gold dancer. Looking like Marilyn McCoo.
Oh man, it's nice. It is a nice. She's got like a big belt. It's like one of those.
It's a big belt with a flower on her gut.
Yo, man, there's nothing wrong with having a flowery gut.
Ugh.
All right, look, hey, what can you do?
I'm getting real weird vibes here with the call from Will's mom
Aunt Viv.
and Aunt Viv. It's like, is this secretly Aunt Viv's child?
Yeah, because it's weird. This is like the third time we've come around to some strangeness about Will and his parentage.
And her emphasizing that he's her child and her trying to take her plate. It's just so weird. I'm getting some weird vibes here. Like, we know it's some secret something going on, because they said something before.
They said something about his father one time.
Yeah.
Then they said something about something about when he was born or something like that.
They said something about we owe it to him or something like that.
Yeah, so, like, they said we owe it to him, and it's like it's something weird about his parentage or something like that, and I don't know, and I get it because yes, there's mad opportunities especially with all these frat brothers, if they want to take them under their wing. There are. And it is a lot more than just sports. But you're not his mom. And then for her to be like, let him make his own decisions, it's like, to a certain degree, I feel you, but he's still a child.
Right. Was he supposed to make his own decision in terms of coming in the first place? Because if it was up to Will, he would never be there.
Yep. He would have stayed. I'm going to stay. I ain't going nowhere.
His mom was like, where are we going? She's like, you going to the airport.
You going to the airport.
We ain't having a discussion. You're going.
Thank you. So, I don't know how I feel on this one. But I know someone ain't telling us the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I'm going to be wearing suits to dinner permanently.
Yo, look. If Trey bring up that he coming back home one more time. And
Will don't respond.
Will's like, so we got to go eat downstairs. And notice Trey has kind of been low-key dissing everything since he been there. Like, he's been like, oh, it's nice out here. But then he's also been like, this jersey is whack. Eating in the formal dining room is whack. Your cousin is whack.
He ain't said the house was whack, though.
He ain't said the house was whack. Oh, hold up. He ain't seen Hillary yet. When he see Hillary, he gonna be like, oh, no, we can stay. Like, oh, we can stay. But he was like, Bel-Air. See, I was thinking he was gonna be like, yo, man, I'm glad you still playing. But he was like, Bel-Air. He was like, these colors is whack. Must burn your skin.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with the colors, but okay.
I mean, this is black and yellow. I mean, VCU, what I'm saying? We rapping, ain't nothing wrong with black and yellow. Oh, well, it looked, at least in that shot, it looked black. So, excuse me if it's blue and yellow, all y'all Bel-Air people. But, yeah, man. He ain't going back.
Nope.
Not even close. Not even a little bit close. He ain't going back. Yo, why your boy came down to the dinner looking like he was working for NASA? Yo, we looked up. I thought he was gonna wear a suit. This man, he came. I was like, "Are you a NASCAR or something?"
Philly, we have a problem.
Philly, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I was like, "What is he wearing?"
And Hillary got on a shirt dress.
Yeah, because Hillary is trying to catch him all the time.
In the dining room.
Ain't nobody here but us.
Damn. She already, she been in the scene for 2 seconds and tugging at her dress already.
Yo,
ain't no more material. Don't want no more material when you put it on, so stop tugging at it.
Yo, ain't nothing funnier than a dress that girls be tugging at all day. It's like, you could have just got something that's slightly longer. You gotta pull it all the time.
But see, you won't count on when as I walk, it's gonna creep up.
Man, that joint, look, you just get an extra inch of clothing or something, and then you won't have to do all this.
Don't act like y'all don't appreciate the lack of inches.
I ain't saying. All I'm saying is you don't have to be looking strange trying to pull your pants down. I mean, pull your dress down.
Y'all
all the
like
time.
To watch us do it though.
I don't know nothing. I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. All I can say is it looks silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. All right, so Will's like, all right, yo, Hillary, you know what I'm saying? Level with me. You're my cuz, we cool. Would it be a bad idea to go back to Philly? She immediately says, why would you go back to Philly? Why would you go back to Philly?
I don't know. There's this woman I call mom there.
She look, because let's be honest. The only bad part about living in LA is that it's expensive, but they're super duper rich. So the only thing that's prohibitive about living in LA or California in general, they've already covered that. So shoot, they're fine. She why would we leave here? Why go where? To Philly? It snows there, right? Real snow. What I gotta go there for? It's dusty, it's dirty. I got a mansion here. Why am I going to dusty Philly? Yes, I said dusty Philly. Philly, I love y'all.
Maybe the other family is there. Sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, look, they're look, your mama can come out here for all that.
Oh, she ain't coming out there.
Oh, mama ain't coming out there. Nah, because her and Viv they gonna
What's
clash.
What's his mama's name? I forgot.
His mama's name is Mama Smith. That's what.
I forgot what her name was.
Her name is Mama. That's what her name is. Don't call her nothing else. Okay, let me break this down to you. Whenever you ask someone if they read the email and they say they skimmed it,
they didn't.
They did not read that.
They read the subject, and that was it.
They pretty much did what I do. I open the email and I search for my name. If it ain't got nothing to do with me, I'll be like, I'll save this email for later just in case I need it. But if I ain't did nothing, if I didn't do anything or I don't have to do anything, then what I need, don't bother me with reading. All right, look, she said I skimmed it, but
no, you didn't.
Look, he should have been like, baby, this me talking. Come on now, baby, you ain't read that email, did you? Don't lie to me. Don't you lie now. Talking about I skimmed it. All right. Why do the black? Okay, so they go through all of Hillary's housemates that she's going to be with, right? And you got a dude that does jewelry or something. The lady that does travel, and another lady that does
sex positive counseling,
book deals or something. I don't know. She was with Oprah. But the black guys,
Shuck and Jive.
Come on, man. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
See how they do, y'all?
And this is a black production.
Mm-hmm.
See how they do, y'all? I guess they said, look, there's too many positive black people on this show. So, look, wasn't Rashad enough? Now we got to have these two. Come on, Will. Did Jada make you do this one?
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I said it. Alright, so Trey stared at Carlton. And I've been saying, because Lisa was like, just because he drinking out a fancy glass, I was like, yo, hold up. Ain't he underage? He up there drinking that wine, alright? The second he said, relax, bro. I was like, Trey about to get sent home tonight. I'm telling you, Trey about to do something, get his butt sent home. Now, let me tell you a little story from the NERDSoul recollection. All right, I had some friends staying over. We were chilling, playing Sega at first. All right, we decided we was gonna play water guns in the house.
House.
It was a bad idea.
In your black mama's house.
It was a bad idea.
In your black mama's house.
Yes, in my black mama's house.
Okie dokie.
And black sis and black kids was either beat or sent home that night. It got out of control. It was too much candy. It was just too much everything. All right. And we was like, yo, we got water guns. And next thing I know, I was in trouble. And I think this was about to happen with Trey. All right. Trey been drinking the libations. All right. Chilling out, kicking it with influencer stars. And I ain't about to get sent home.
We gonna see.
Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead.
Trey is like a river right now. He is just running. His mouth runneth over. But what I don't like about this is that they have him speaking to Carlton as if Carlton doesn't already know. But Trey should be assuming that Carlton already knows. And if he does believe Carlton doesn't know, why would he be spilling all of this?
I don't know. Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
You're right. The way it's written is in a way where he's putting him up on game, even though Carlton should technically already know since he's there.
Right.
It should be a surprise to Trey that he doesn't know.
Right. But he's saying it in a way like, your daddy did this and and it's like, so why do you feel like you're telling him something new, even though you are? Because you should be assuming that anybody in this house already knows.
Yeah, because y'all family. Because y'all are family.
But it's going to be interesting to see how Carlton reacts to this.
Yeah, because he can't wait to get Will's butt up out this house.
What if he says something in front of everybody at this dinner and messes things up for Hillary?
Ooh. All right, let's watch, y'all.
Okay. So Carlton looks like he's mad about this news, and I think I know why. They've alluded to Carlton having a drug issue, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe his daddy didn't get him out of trouble. right? Maybe he had to do community service and da-da-da-da. And in his mind, my daddy ain't get me out of trouble. Why he got Will out of trouble?
Oh, I see where you going with
Carlton,
that.
look, he got like smoke coming out his nose right now.
Oh, Carlton stared at his mom and his daddy he was one of the Menendez brothers.
He always mad, so I don't know.
True that.
She asked about the girl. You mean why she
Ashley asked about that girl when they were playing video games. I think Ashley liked that girl. That's why she asked homegirl right here about distinctions with sexual fluidity and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think Ashley likes the girl that she was like, where's, I don't know, Liz or whatever. Y'all will tell me what her real name is. You know, Liz or Catherine, whatever the girl's name was.
Maybe.
So yeah, maybe she liked the girl.
But you know, the way old girl answered that question made sense. I actually liked her answer. It's like whatever makes sense for you, you know, defining in terms of your sexuality. It's like, you know what? I'm not mad at that. Because it actually is rational.
And it's kind of a depiction of, you know, since I'm someone who's been watching sci-fi all his life, like, you know, when you look at sci-fi and stuff that's supposed to be in the future or whatever, you'll have people that will be, you know, married to cyborgs or aliens or, you know, robots and like, you know, so all that stuff kind of like already happens. And that, of course, we don't have alien. Well, I mean, we might have aliens. We don't know. That we know of. But you know, and stuff like Star Trek and stuff like that. You know, you have people that like a Klingon could be in love with like a Romulan, even though that's kind of that would be tough. But you know, saying stuff like that happens, or it could be someone who is a man in love with another man that's possessed, or I can't remember how those parasites work. The parasites work, the parasite is a woman, but it's in a man's body and stuff. It's just, you know, stuff like that could happen in the future. Assume so. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about all that. Y'all be watching Star Trek. Hopefully. If y'all don't, then just watch some Star Trek. They keep showing this little dinner dish. What's gonna be in there? Somebody's head? Like, dang.
What is this about?
Yeah, they doing too much now. The statement that Uncle Phil made about Hillary, I like that.
That was very sweet. That was nice. That's his baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Baby. He was like, yo, I just want her to thrive, you know, be strong, you know what I'm saying? Be, you know, do a thing. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be comfortable. I want her to be happy.
Yeah,
you know
her mom is more concerned about what career she chooses. Dad is just like, just choose a career. I don't care.
Yeah, her dad is just like, I want you to be, you know, happy, and I want you to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you fulfilled working as a chef or you fulfilled working as an airplane pilot, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I mean, I don't know, Hillary could fly planes, maybe. I mean, not the original Hillary. Not at this moment. Not the original Hillary, but I'm just saying, you know, it was cool to see.
The original Hillary can't fly a kite.
Oh, man. That's rough out there. Alright, hold on. Look,
y'all gotta say this for your own house, not here.
Yeah, look, I understand y'all like throwing pranks and stuff, but we ain't not in my formal dining room where you gonna bring your naked black up in here.
But let me also say this, right? If y'all think for 2 minutes that we're gonna make this outfit a style, y'all got another thing coming.
We'll go look. If you know people gonna be wearing this next week, right?
Atrocious.
Yo, let him get his NASCAR racing formal outfit on. It's like if you were going to an interview.
Are you like
to be a race car driver?
Are you like a black speed racer? Or,
you know what? I'm down to see a black speed racer.
Or are you going to meet Captain Kirk? I don't know which, but you dress for either one.
But he does have it's a button up though. It's a button up.
It looks horrendous.
It's not my favorite.
It's horrendous. It's horrible. And it's like they did it like, hey, this is it. No, it's not it.
It's like, yo, we gonna do some color blocking, right? But It's like, it's very specific. But you know what? You gotta be comfortable with yours. You know what I'm saying? To have the one stripe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To have the one stripe, you gotta be comfortable with it.
Now, I will have to say though, Hillary's dress is banging. It could be a little longer, but the dress is banging.
Yeah, look, I know y'all are the black butt brothers, alright? But here's the deal. You know good and well you in a black house. And I don't care what you trying to do to make these white people click on your videos. You know good and well you in a black woman's house.
Thank you.
You know there's some stuff that ain't gonna fly.
Nope.
You know better.
And what you gonna do is put some clothes on your black behind up in my dining room.
In my formal dining room? Look, man, hey. Somebody about to go home.
My question is this. What has Uncle Phil's fixing Will situation taken away from Carlton?
Nothing.
So what is he angry about? Like, what is wrong with you?
Carlton is just jealous in general. There's nothing for him to really be mad about. And I mean, he said if Will would be in prison if I didn't help him. No, Will would be dead if you didn't help him. And
Will would be in prison because of the gun thing.
Well, prison and dead though. Do you think Rashad won't go and get him touched in prison?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So, look, prison was the least of his worries. He would have been killed in there. Then on top of this, Carlton was like, are you really trying to equate my anxiety disorder to Will's crime? I would have been like, no, because Will could have ended up dead, and your anxiety disorder had to do with you in a atmosphere of this family with the money that we have to be able to handle that.
Also, Carlton, you forget
Will don't got no protection. He ain't got no Jeffrey out there.
Also, Carlton, you forget you commit crime every day. You forgot about those drugs that's in your bedroom? Forgot about that cocaine or whatever it is, or ecstasy, whatever the heck it is. You be putting up your nose every day?
Yeah, you committing crimes every day.
Last time I checked, that was illegal.
Felony drug usage number 1. All right, Exhibit B. All right? So don't be coming up in here talking about Will's crime. What about your crimes, huh? What about also being a party to planting drugs on Will? Another crime. So, bruh.
Well, he wasn't a party to it. He didn't tell.
He became accessory after the fact.
Yeah, that's true.
So, don't be coming up in this joint talking about crimes, all right?
And there you pretty much say, oh, yeah, I ain't gonna tell because then I can blackmail you with it. Like that, Carlton.
Ain't nobody think about it.
It's like that.
Carlton, one of them sucker, like, boy.
But how did Uncle Phil break the law? Like, what did he do exactly to get Will out of this? He must have lied about something or hid something.
But there's nothing that he could lie or hide about because he knew about it after the fact. Like, he had to come, like, way behind it.
Whatever he did, he broke the law because he admitted to it. So something he did that was unethical, at least, but he said it was against the law. He broke the law. So something he did as a lawyer.
Who knows?
We'll find out, I'm sure.
Alright, so Carlton does this.
Snitch to who about what?
Yeah, who are you gonna snitch to?
And what are you snitching about? I'm confused.
Yeah, like
who he gonna tell? They don't know.
So the snitch is Will was in trouble that he's not in now. Okay.
Look,
it must be a slow news day.
Y'all doing too much, like half talking, and it's getting on my nerves.
Yeah, well, you need to half talk to serve the plot, because in real life people don't talk like this.
But it's overly done, and it's really nerve wracking.
Yeah, it's just bad writing on the part of the people that are trying to like drag out this like secret issue. Now,
it's like you can't tell her my horrible secret. Who is her and what's the secret? Like,
yeah,
you're doing too much.
When they play the pronoun game, it'd be killing me. Now, we're like, here he comes. Who's he? Who is the person? Like, you can tell the real people don't talk like that. Like, so anyway, he was like, stay out of my way at school. He's not in your way.
No, he said at home and school.
Well, and even at home and school, he's not Will isn't blocking you from anything.
He's blocking him from being happy, Michael.
How? He's not doing anything. Will, he's not in any of your classes. He's not doing anything.
He's in his school.
You're in my school. And he said, stay away from Lisa.
Damn it.
Stay away from Lisa.
She doesn't deserve to be pulled into your BS.
Because I want her. It's my woman.
She don't want you, Carlton.
Carlton, she ain't thinking about you.
Like, y'all weren't together when Will got here, so.
Yeah,
there's that.
Even
so
if
who's to blame for that?
Yeah, if Will wasn't here, you wouldn't be with her. Boy, delusional.
Carlton, this is the first time in a long time we've seen Carlton smile. And it's a shame, because he's smiling because he's like, I got something on all of you. And I'm so happy about it.
Carlton also had the African checkers on his, he got like, it's like
First
Burberry.
Of all, why they gotta be African checkers?
It's like,
what is African checkers?
It's like Burberry African print in checker form on his jacket.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But I'm just mad that the only time he smiles is when he's making somebody else nervous or miserable.
It's because misery love company, man. He's a
you
miserable.
Know what? I'm gonna start calling him Gargamel.
It's because he's just corny. He got so much hate in his heart.
Like Gargamel.
Yeah, true.
Gargamel, like, he couldn't stand to hear them Smurfs singing.
Yep.
He was living their Smurf life.
You know, just minding their business,
over there
chilling.
bad with your old ugly cat.
Wearing shoes and hats.
With your old ugly cat. You just hate me.
Oh, man. See, that's what happened when you live that harsh life, man. Just over there hating. Now coming in here cheesing. Because you know about Will.
That's going to be his new name, Gargamel.
Alright, now, in Will's defense, Will tried. He said, yo, Trey, let's go this way. He was like, yo, man, let's go this way. Don't even mess with this dude. This dude getting on my nerves. I already got to live with him. Let's just walk this way. And Trey was like, let's go over here.
But I blame Will because he should have had a conversation with Trey and said, look, this is what, Carlton is doing. We need to stay out of his way because he's trying to make trouble.
Yeah, he should have grabbed her when he went to walk with him.
He should have had a conversation with him, before, like, after this whole thing with Carlton. Say, look, from now on, from around here, this is why we got to stay out of Carlton's way.
Yeah, Carlton, he bugging, he tripping over me, coming over here. He don't want me here, and just like he's mad. Just leave him alone. What? Like, just stay away from him. But Trey, like, shoot, I ain't gonna be living here.
He's like, it's fun messing with Carlton.
It's fun. Carlton whack. Now, I ain't gonna front. I understand him him wanting to mess with Carlton, but Will gotta be like, nah, bro, bro. Just leave it. Just leave it. Cause I gotta live with him. Lisa, could you say that for the people, please?
Like, Carlton, you ain't gonna make this girl want you. You can smile and grin and act all kind and gentle all you want to. But you ain't gonna make this girl want you. She don't want you. She knew how kind and gentle you could be. Y'all dated. And she decided she don't want you.
Yeah. Like, let it go.
I mean, you can help her with as many benefits or whatever as you want to. She don't want you.
He's like, maybe if I just help her with one more event.
Maybe if you just keep Will away. Like, if you gotta keep another man away in order for her to like you, newsflash.
Bruh, Will wasn't there and she dumped you. So what that mean? Will is not the problem. You dum-dum. Shouts out to the Black Dad moment real quick. When Trey grabbed that glass of wine, and Uncle Phil was like, yeah, let me take that.
He's like, I'm glad y'all excited.
He's like, look, I let you slide at the house, but we ain't home.
Exactly.
So what you gonna do is go get yourself some of that Kool-Aid in the corner.
That should have been a conversation too.
Yeah, Kool-Aid.
That should have been a conversation like, don't think that I didn't notice that you was toe up at the house.
Yeah.
That will not happen again. Are we clear?
Yeah, like, you gonna be drinking some Kool-Aid or some Shasta, because you ain't gonna be drinking no wine.
I don't know where you gonna find Shasta.
They might have Shasta backstage.
They might not. Look, ladies, I don't care who you are, age 8 to 80,
crippled, dumb, and crazy.
If you see Michael Ealy coming, Go the other way. Immediately exit stage left. You cannot look him in the eyes, first of all. Look away. Do not look him directly in his eyes. And if he smiles, don't look directly in his teeth either. Because, look, it's Michael Ealy.
Not directly in his teeth, though.
Look, I'm just saying.
Not the pearly whites.
Hey, and if he comes to you with a goblet of wine.
This man.
Hey.
Look.
Hey.
Look, the second he turned the corner, I was like, is that Michael Ealy?
I just breathed deep like, Aunt Viv, be strong. Be strong.
He gonna come over here with a glass of wine and rugged good looks.
No, that's a goblet of wine. It's like
he gonna come over here with a gallon of wine and rugged good looks and think he go look. All right, first of all, get away from my wife. That's one. Two, why are you trying to get her liquored up? All right,
it's art. When you look at art, you have to have wine in your hand.
You can drink water.
No,
right?
When you're looking at art, you can't drink water.
I don't want you drinking no wine. You might spill it on the art.
The only way you're going to understand what the heck this is by drinking wine.
Be like, oh, you can see the impressionism all up in here. Look, Michael Ealy about to try to drop mad game.
But this is the art dude that the other lady was talking about. Oh, he's doing art stuff again. He's looking for old artists.
Yeah, I'm sure he is looking for...
because this is what they look like. Because they're not... Yes, because I'm wrong when I say they're usually, 65 years old, pale white, with a head full of wild gray hair, and wears sweaters that make me itch when I look at them.
But somehow... it's Michael Ealy just walking through, chilling, kicking it, looking like he about to put the mag down. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, come on, stop it. Hold up, no.
Is this brother doing a Colt 45 commercial?
This boy is
powerful. Intimate, yet powerful.
Intimate, yet powerful.
Complicated, but clear.
Simply riveting.
Colt 45.
All right, here's the thing that's BS about this scene. Every scene, you can do the research or think about it if you can remember. Every scene that has a man and a woman in an art gallery, the man always pretends he's talking about the art, but he's really talking about her. It's like refined, yet beautiful, strong and deep. Thoughtful and intimate. You know what I'm saying? Simply riveting. It's like, oh, shut up. I'm not trying to hear that. Get away from my wife. How about that? Huh? Rivet that. Why don't you rivet your back to your office? Huh? Every time. Now all of a sudden, now everything's simply riveting, huh? All right?
You heard what he said.
Get away from my wife. How about that? Did you hear that?
How about it?
How about it? Also, don't you ever call my wife's color palette evocative. Look, don't call my wife's color palette evocative.
Why are you looking at her color palette?
Thank you. All right, that color palette's for me, bruh.
And Vivian, why you got your color palette out?
Why you showing people your color palettes? All right. You know they're evocative. All right.
Because I don't think we talking about art no more.
We ain't talked about art since he brought out the goblets. Alright? I'm talking about some simply riveting. Oh, he always coming with the rugged beard and the naughty hair. But like it works because he's light skinned with good eyes.
And he used the sponge, he used that sponge thing that like make the little clumps of hair. Yeah,
like the little knots of hair, but they also like moisturized or something. Hold up, say that again.
I said not like Carlton.
Carlton's hair is moisturized. I mean,
compared to.
All right, understood. So now all of a sudden, this brother been staring into your paintings for hours. He could stare at your paintings all day, and then he said he always been enamored with your work. Look.
And when a brother calls you by your maiden name, knowing good and doggone well what your married name is, he trying to be slick.
Yeah, because when someone, he was like, Vivian Smith. I'm sorry, Vivian Banks. Mm-hmm. Good and well, he was trying to remind her of them single days. All right, don't be. Look, first of all, don't be talking to my wife in this setting.
And why is we whispering? Why you whispering?
Yeah,
Talk regular.
Why you whisper talking to my wife? Simply riveting. I've always been enamored with
What she would call it? What you say, huh?
Look, I
whispering up in here.
Look, I can't speak for women, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, fellas, if you in an art gallery and a sister walk up to you talking about your color palette is riveted, get out of there for your wife end up killing you.
But I'm gonna tell you what though. See, Aunt Vivian and me were on the same wavelength. Has she looked at that man's eyes once? No, she has not. She has had her back turned. She has looked at him a couple times, but she ain't look him square in the eye because she know.
And she stayed away from the pearly whites too.
She
She know what's up.
We here, sister.
She like, you ain't fooling me. Trying to use my old name. This man had the nerve to say something. Why don't you just show me what you got?
Girl, don't you show him what
and
you
let
got.
me be the judge.
Don't let him judge nothing. Don't show him nothing you got.
Look,
Cause y'all ain't talking about art no more.
Y'all ain't been talking about. Look, I'm just telling you like this. I did not spend all these years raising these kids, building this life, nurturing and building this house and home with this woman for you to come in here with a glass of wine talk about evocative.
Don't forget the eyes.
With the eyes. Walking around inside with a trench coat on.
No, that's like somebody's mother's cardigan.
But see, he can do it because he's an artsy guy, so he could wear a woman's cardigan. Yeah. And people just be like, hey, he's eclectic.
See, these rustic dudes can like wear women's dusters and cardigans and do-rags.
That's the same jacket Tammy Roman was wearing when she had a cigarette in her mouth.
See, dudes can get away with that when they got those like rustic, looks.
Those rugged good looks.
Boy. They can wear like
them old bumped up boots he got. but it's alright because he got an art gallery. So it's like we kind of let it slide.
It's just rough around the edges.
Oh God.
This is too.
All right. First thing, he's like, this space is reserved for you, Vivian. She's like, I haven't been able to tap into my creative flow. First thing, you don't need to be tapping into no creative flow for this man.
No man about what you've had flowing and haven't had flowing. Look.
Thank you. Ain't gonna be no flowing up in here.
These sexual innuendos in this conversation is just over the top.
Mm-hmm. And look, now he made eye contact with it too. Look.
He sure did. Look, he tried to I'm gonna lock it in.
Yeah, you gotta lock in the gaze. Your boy was like, don't let 15 years pass you by. Cause if you let I might not be here, baby. Props to Uncle Phil for standing his ground and being like, look, y'all ain't gonna intimidate me. Alright? Look, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Defund the police. Y'all cops running rampant out here. And honestly, if y'all would take care of your own and get rid of these so-called bad apples, when we know it's the whole
bunch.
We know it's the whole bunch, but if going from what you say, since it's only like 2 or 3 of them, go in and fire them so then everybody can respect the force again.
Right.
If that's the case, if it's only like 2 guys that are bad and everybody else is super duper great,
it should be lickety split, right?
Yep, should be easy. All you gotta do is just fire those 2 people and everybody great. Like I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah,
they were like,
goes on with
we're here to write your campaign. He was like, look, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, so y'all stay real. Peace.
But we all know what's going to happen is they're going to catch wind of what Uncle Phil did for Will, and they're going to use that against him in his campaign.
Yeah, but then it's probably going to end up backfiring on them because he's going to work it into being like, this is why people need second chances, and this is why the justice system is messed up and needs grace and mercy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it'll end up working for him anyway. Because what the evil...
The devil meant for evil.
That's right.
The Lord meant for good.
That's right.
About some stuff. She got it in her eyes. She need to ask Big Sis about some boy girl stuff.
Alright, here's what we need to talk about. Once again, Hillary, I know you fashion forward. All right. You know, I don't know nothing about no fashion week. New York, Paris, none of them places. All right, y'all going out there, taking pictures on the runway, doing all kinds of, you know, artsy, clotesy stuff. But you literally have full bedazzlements all over your gut.
First of all, she does not have a gut.
It's like a rhinestone stomach midriff thingy. It's a lot. It's a lot. I know
Hillary is a lot.
Well, yeah, true. It's just like, I don't know who be making this stuff, man. Where do you buy these things? Maybe she going on Etsy. Maybe this is like,
it sure ain't off the rack. I tell you that.
Yeah, maybe she's on Etsy for like really extra fashion designers.
Extra.
extra. All right, so finally found out. Hillary talked to, Ashley was like, Hillary, hold up. And now we found out that Lucia, and I don't know, I called the girl Catherine or whatever. Look, Lucia.
We knew who you was talking about.
We knew you knew I was talking about.
Yeah.
So she liked the girl Lucia. So then she was like, you know, she's an 8th grader and I like her and blah, blah, blah. She was like, are you surprised? And like, Hillary was like, nah, man, look, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? We cool.
It's 2022.
It's 2022. You can be 12 and, well, yeah, 12 is about the age you start like liking people. So it's like, it's 2022.
I mean, I had a little boyfriend in kindergarten, so I mean, just saying.
I mean, look, were you in an art gallery? Was he bringing you a juice box? Talking about how you was getting your palettes.
We just held hands during the assembly. That's all we knew to do.
That girl held my hand.
We had to sit on the rug. We would hold hands. So
y'all
didn't know what else to do.
In kindergarten, y'all was about married out that joint. Holding hands, that's it. Yeah. Like that's the game right there. Like if you held a girl's hand, it was over. That is like, yo, man, you off the market.
We didn't know how to write yet, so we couldn't, do the letters and be like, do you like me? Check the box, yes or no. That won't tell like first grade.
It's like, look, we just gonna hold hands, that's all.
But I am gonna predict this. I'm gonna predict that Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil are gonna find out, about Ashley, liking this little girl, and Uncle Phil is gonna be a little bit upset about, Hillary knowing and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, like they're not going to them first or whatever?
And then he's going to blame Aunt Vivian for doing her whole art thing and not being there for the kids.
Okay, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, there's two ways to look at this. Alright, he is kind of snapping on Will, but at the same time, he knows Will. Trey knows Will. He like, dude, I know you. We've been boys since we've been boys. You done made your mind up already. Why don't you just admit it? You know what I'm saying? You got me out here thinking you gonna come back and we gonna be chilling, and you ain't coming back.
Well, now you can see why he didn't tell Trey. Because Trey's like, you turn your back on where you came from. I don't have to stay in the same state for my whole life. My mother chose to be here. I never chose Philly. Philly was chosen for me.
Philly chose me.
Like, for real. You didn't choose to live here. Your mother chose to live here.
Yeah.
And this is where you ended up because that's where your mama is. Now I can choose where I want to be.
Yeah, and I went through something similar when I moved to LA. So when you grow up with people and, everybody kind of, especially in Virginia, like when you grow up in a place where like people tend to kind of like stay there like all their lives
for generations,
like the idea is like, oh well, you Hollywood now, or you left and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you think you better than us, and that sort of attitude, and it can be off-putting, especially if you ever want to come back. But in this case, it's not like I turned my back or he turned his back on where he came from. It's just like I found something that works for me, and I want to see how far it goes. It ain't got nothing to do with me turning my back on Philly. I hate Philly or something like that. It's just that I'm in a situation now. Dude, you saw the house. Like, you come on now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, stop hating. Like, you just saying this because you want me to be back there with you.
Exactly.
Instead of being happy for me. Because, perfect example, like, I told Lady Lisa about somebody. They treated my moving to Los Angeles like something I did to them instead of something I did for me. And that's that even plays out to this day. But that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, Will, look, you just gonna have to explain to them the best you can with love, and then just let it be what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Look, Trey did all that yelling and cursing all up in Will's face, but he sure did eat that VIP food though.
Okay.
He ate that VIP food.
Look, you see, he didn't get up and storm off.
Yeah, he like, I'm gonna be mad, but I'm gonna watch this VIP show with this VIP food and this VIP treatment. Cause you could be home hearing about this or watching somebody's Instagram feed with them trying to film it from their cell phone. But you here in the box with free food and all kinds of fixings and chicken dinners.
And I love how Trey has enjoyed all these different things that Will has enjoyed since being there. But then you gonna get an attitude because he want to leave it. I don't see you trying to leave it.
Thank you. Like, man, come on, man. Look,
you partaking of all of it, and they're gonna get mad at him. Will has the opportunity to have this for life, and you gonna get mad at him. Boy, bye.
You know good and well you take it too.
If your mama said you can go live with them, you be like, all right.
You be like, all right, peace. All right, Lisa, go and tell them why we laughing.
Oh, because we saw this, got to the scene where it's like Carlton and Lisa like he and ha and NERDSoul said Carlton about to get shut down. I was like, he is.
Like he about to be like, well, Lisa, since we've been laughing and everything,
he gonna try to kiss her. She gonna be like,
she gonna be like,
she gonna do that neck scoop back.
Yeah. Oh, she gonna do the bob and weave on it. He gonna go for the kiss. She gonna be like,
Lisa, I thought we were having such a great time. We were
until you tried to kiss me. Thank you. Look,
we are too good.
We're too good.
I'm
telling y'all, Hollywood, y'all need to hire us to be writing y'all stuff, because first we be calling y'all stuff mad early, and on top of that, we be telling y'all when y'all writing people whack, because people don't talk like that in real life. But then they probably be telling us, like, if we wrote it like real people, then the season would be over in 4 episodes. We're trying to make this 10, 15, 20 episodes or whatever. Like, dude, people have full conversations, dude. Like, they don't, but in this, she was like, Carlton, thank you so much. It means so much to me. And then, like, they hugged. I was like, watch him try to kiss her on the neck on the way back.
I was like,
Look,
don't do that.
Now, I ain't gonna front. May or may not a brother have done that back in the day.
That's creepy. When you try to kiss a girl on the neck, that's creepy.
But see, we was already there, though.
So y'all had already kissed before?
Well, we had already been, friendly.
Oh, so y'all just skipped over the kissing.
We had been friendly with one another.
So y'all skipped over the kissing.
I didn't say all that. I just said we may or may not have been friendly.
Y'all got all
we had held hands before.
Y'all held hands. That's all y'all held. You held anything in your hand.
So Carlton, he was like, he gave her that hug, then he looked in her eyes, right? Then he went in for the kiss, and she said, oh. Oh
gosh.
Man, Carlton with that, like you said, that candy corn jacket. Oh boy, oh boy.
He gonna get mad now. He gonna be hot. It's Will, isn't it? You know he gonna blame Will. You know he is.
It's Will. You're thinking about Will?
Carlton, I didn't want you before Will.
Carlton, we been broke up. What you talking about? Thinking about Will. I hate him. You know he was in jail. She was like, what? You're like, I hate you.
But you smoke crack, so.
I'm like, but you sniff coke, dude. Every day.
But I didn't go to jail for it.
But I didn't go to jail.
Oh, gosh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the part where you say, Carlton, you're a great friend. But unfortunately, that's all it's going to be.
Ever.
Now, I hope you can accept that.
If you can't, you need to let me know now so we can just never.
No, you don't do that part. You just say, I hope you can accept that. The rest of it is insinuated. You make it weirder and harsher when you say the rest of it. Just say, I hope you can accept that. Why
gotta be weird and harsh? You need it. No, you need to let it be stated and let it be known.
That's enough.
That ain't enough.
That is
Carlton thickhead need to get up all the knowledge. All right.
Anyway,
you heard what I said.
You gotta be nice. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So
let me tell you about the moment when you find out the person you thought was your boy has been jealous of you the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And you supposed to stay down here with my lack of ambition. You supposed to hold back your ambition and hold back your talent. And see, it was cool when he thought that he was gonna go off, to college. For whatever reason, that was cool.
Yeah.
But him going all the way to which is weird because he would have been leaving him if he went to college.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't understand the difference.
Who knows?
I understand the difference. But it's like no one told you had to have a lack of ambition. So don't get mad with me. I don't expect you to sit here and wait to hear from me about when I'm doing great. How about you work on doing something great so we have something to share with each other? How about
Thank you. Yeah, this is, man, this stuff be happening though. Mm-hmm. This stuff be happening in real life. Somebody you've been thinking was your boy or your girl for years and years, and you find out in one moment, oh, you've been jealous of me. You ain't been my friend. Like, man, it's tough out there. Alright, so that fight, Trey had a point. We should have never been there in the first place. But at the same time, you followed him. But then, at the same time, I understand you being like, I can't let him go up there by himself. Yeah. It's that one is tough because he's right. We should have never been there, but you couldn't help.
You both made bad decisions. Let's be for real.
Yeah,
it was
true.
A very complicated situation because you had two young men, right, trying to, not let anybody punk them. You know what I mean? And protect themselves. But they didn't want the other one being left out there in the lurch. So Trey knew it was a bad idea, but he wasn't going to let Will go out there by himself. And then in the middle of the situation, when Trey does get jumped, Will is like, well, now I got to protect him because that's my boy. So it was bad decisions made all together, but at the same time, y'all stuck together, which is the really great thing. I mean, it's very entangled. It's a whole lot of things going on, and their anger is misplaced. You know what I mean? I think they're angry about the whole situation, and they don't know what else to do except be upset with each other. Trey, I think the bottom line of it is, they've been friends for the longest time, and Trey doesn't know what to do about his feelings about feeling like he's losing Will. Yeah. He don't know what to do with his feelings about that.
Because Will is his best friend.
Right.
Since forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They've been through some traumatic stuff together. You know what I mean?
And like he said, you got rich and I got shot. Now I know that's a hyper simplification. But
from his point of view,
that's how it looks. From his point of view, when you've been stewing in the hospital for getting jumped, then stewing in the hospital for getting shot, all while looking at Will in Los Angeles, then you come out to see it, and you're like, "Whoa, it's even better than it looked through the cell phone."
But I love how you partake in it and then get mad.
Oh yeah, he gonna partake in that though.
You done partook and then got mad.
You done partook in the
richness.
The bank's richness.
Yeah. It's like Will is like, I ain't rich, just ain't my money.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, yo, it's not mine. So, I don't know, man. This is tough. I mean, I sort of get where the anger is coming from, but...
And where is Jeffrey?
And Jeffrey...
What is Jeffrey up to?
He got a couple days off. I mean, look, man, you get a couple days off.
He don't get no day. Well, yeah, he did get what's his name killed. He got to lay low for a little bit.
Yeah, when you get somebody killed and clean up a body, you know what I'm saying? You get some days off for that. That's like
you get some PT.
Okay, so Aunt Viv is apparently like Lisa said. What's she doing?
She gonna paint her good clothes.
Yeah, look, see, when you see Michael Ealy, that make you paint your good clothes.
She's inspired now. All of a sudden, she's just splashing all kinds of stuff on her.
Paint all wet all over the canvas, boy. Look,
she's flowing now.
Yeah, she's flowing. All them creative juices is flowing forth.
Couldn't even take off her good clothes first.
Man, look. For someone who knows painters, don't nobody paint clothes like this.
No, they don't. But look how far away she is from that easel.
She basically she using a cattle prod to paint on this joint. She like, I ain't messing up this camisole up in this joint.
Up this satin.
It was cool to see the moment with Will and Aunt Viv. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, he wants to go home early, and her really being like, yo, that night kind of sent y'all on different paths, because it did. And they are processing it. And then also, he's not able to process it with his best friend. And apparently he's not able to process it in a place where he has a a support system the way Will does. Because Will got Ashley, Hillary, Aunt Viv, Uncle Phil. He ain't got Carlton, but he does have Lisa too.
He don't have Carlton. No, he don't have Lisa anymore because Carlton made him stay away from her.
Oh yeah, so he ain't got nothing no more. But I mean, before then he had those things. We don't really know if Trey has that.
True.
So, trying to deal without having your best friend there to lean on, plus possibly not having a support system, then coming out here and seemingly feeling like, oh, well, you just forgot about me, you just moved on without me. I can see where that anger comes up from.
I just forgot about Dre.
Nothing comes out when you move your lips. You know what I'm saying?
A bunch of gibberish.
Alright, we up in here with Dwayne Martin trying to get Uncle Phil to be a sucker. What I tell you, Dwayne Martin always gonna get you to do the wrong thing. See, Uncle Phil doing right. You know what I'm saying? You want to know how he doing right? Because they trying to attack him. Like he said, I got a chance to win. You know what I'm saying? I'm dangerous now.
Exactly.
And you got Dwayne Martin telling him to put on the brakes. It's like, fool, we all gas, no brakes out here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing none of that. We don't look. Ain't all lessons, no losses, baby.
Yeah, because he wants him to straddle the fence. It's like, straddle the fence and make both sides think, that you are for both sides to get both sides. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Bro, Next thing you're gonna have him being at sex parties and Turks and Caicos.
See,
and then his wife gonna leave him, and she ain't gonna be the prime minister no more.
First of all, she was never the prime minister. She was never anybody's prime minister.
Whatever she was.
She was the first lady.
She was the princess of Turks and Caicos.
She was not princess.
She was the Duchess. I know Lisa Ray was somebody special.
She was the first lady.
Alright, fine, first lady. If that's what you want to call it. I know it was something more special than that.
It wasn't.
I'll look it up on Wikipedia. I'm sure they gave knowledge on what she was. Sidebar.
For the record, Lisa Ray was married to Missick from 2006 to 2008 and served as the first lady of the Turks and Caicos Island during their union. She was not a duchess. She wasn't a princess. She wasn't a prime. She was first lady. Thank you.
Oh, snap. Hold up. The two divorced amidst rumors of Missick misappropriating government funds and infidelity. I knew he was cheating. I didn't know he was also stealing money from the government. And yes, I said the government.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, he was stealing them dollars. Well, they did say rumors, but it's hard to get divorced off a rumor.
Anyway, that's off topic.
Anyway.
Not to me, bro.
Go on.
Okay, fine.
Go on ahead and say what you just said.
What?
He knew he was wrong. That's why he kept stopping.
He keeps stopping because you know you're wrong. And Will is right. There's more to the world than West Philly. And the thing is this. If you want to stay in West Philly for the rest of your life, that's fine. But for you to get upset with me because I want something different from my life is ridiculous. And like Aunt Viv, said to Will, y'all not little boys anymore.
Yeah.
Y'all about to be grown men. Y'all have to make own decisions for your own lives. And if you're really friends and if you really care for this person, you'll respect the choices they make, even if it hurts you for them to leave. You respect that, and then you figure out how to maintain that relationship wherever they go. Physically, when they go somewhere else and where they go somewhere else in terms of career or education. If you're friends, you figure out how to make it work and how to keep it together.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but that's part of life.
Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. This scene remind me of Nino and G Money.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Both of them had tears in their eyes, man. It's a sad sight. You know what I'm saying? G Money loved Nino. Nino loved G Money. But G Money made crucial mistakes. He had to go. Just like Trey gotta go. Is Will his brother's keeper? Yes, he is.
It's like I wrote this myself. So when Aunt Viv is sitting down with Hillary after Hillary was like, you don't really like it. It's the way you said, oh, it's so lovely. And she said, do I always sound so critical? And she's like, not all the time, but often. And Aunt Viv sits down and says, I'm so proud of you. And Hillary just grabs her. And I said, that's all she wanted to hear. And Hillary goes, that's all I needed to hear. That's all she wanted to hear. For once. Just say you're proud of her.
Thank you.
I understand that parents worry. I'm a new parent, but I'm understanding. I know it's a lot more to it, as your child gets older and it gets grown. But I feel you have to be careful as a parent, because if you always vocalize what you're worried about, it sounds like you're just criticizing and you're pointing out everything that could go wrong. And you never point out what could go right and how proud you are of your child for even taking the risk of what may go wrong or right.
Yeah.
Right? And it just comes out as you're just negative and
all the time.
And I can never do anything right. You gonna tell me when I'm doing wrong all day, every day, but you never tell me when I'm doing right. And I think that's something parents, and I think they don't even really realize it. You're so busy, worrying that you forget to be proud and celebrate with them.
Mm-hmm. That's right, y'all. Love them kids. Alright, so that call with his mom, that call was real.
That was real. And I just said, when mom hung up that phone, she cried some real tears, I'm sure. Because, when she said, hasn't always been just you and me, it's like, oh my God, that's, gut wrenching, but I'm glad that she, didn't fight him, on it, because he does have to figure out what's out there for him. You know what I mean? He has to figure that out, for himself. I don't think it would have been beneficial for her to make him, come back to Philly, because that really would have been more so for her and not for him.
And I mean, I've heard I've heard from older parents, because of course we're younger parents, or I guess parents of a younger kid. You know, when that moment, you know, like parents always talk this much, like we can't wait till the kids leave, and like when they do be like get ready, they do get ready to leave, and they're like packing up or they're picking out where they're gonna move. Every parent I've heard from is like, it's kind of bittersweet, because it's like you always want, I can't wait till y'all get out, and then like when they get ready to leave, you like, dang, my boy gone, or my little girl gone, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she's, you know, it's, you know, been them, you know, ride together, die together. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For years.
And you know, that dynamic of the single mother and son, you know, we've Madam Butterfly and I have talked about that on BlackTogether, Walk on Her Shoes. That whole dynamic of, you know, the son can be the filler husband, if you will. Right? By default, you know, he's her companion, he's her confidant, you know, he's all of these different things to her, which can be a really weird dynamic. But it's like, it can almost feel to her like she's breaking up with someone. Not just that she's losing a son, but she's breaking up with someone, because that he's been those things for her, you know, and to her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Whew. Well, guys, it was another good episode. We enjoyed it. We had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time too. And we got a chance to, you know, chop it up about some crazy stuff that y'all saw in the episode and all that jazz. Of course, until next time. Lady Lisa, say bye.
Bye, y'all.
Anyway, NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all them places. TikTok as well. Hit the thumbs up. Share it. Do all the things you got to do to help a brother out. Until next time, peace.